I only know like a small titty bits of like the lore, but it's nothing like where I was like, they missed this part. I went into it just like everybody else in here.
Asking you guys questions.
Expecting that
the only thing that didn't make any sense is the main character that they incorporated. They introduced a brand new character in the Mortal Kombat.
Dude,
I thought
his power is iron skin.
The entire movie was building up for him to actually become Scorpion, when it wasn't that at all. It wasn't like him taking over Scorpion's soul to become Scorpion. It was him becoming a brand new fucking character. And I was like, what?
Oh, bro, God. He literally just has a shirt with thumb holes as long sleeves.
Like, that's seriously,
armor.
Dude.
And somehow, bro, he just fucking summons ninja shuriken swords or whatever under his forearms.
Like literally, I mean, I get it that Johnny Cage, you know, he's just a martial artist and like he's in the Mortal Kombat, but it's like they literally made a dude who's like, yeah, he's a good MMA fighter into like just because his dad is Scorpion. He hasn't been trained by like Scorpion types, so just because he has it in his blood, it's like he's gonna be a new Mortal Kombat character. 100%. He's either gonna be released as a DLC character or he's gonna be in the 12th one.
They better not release that bum ass.
They're going to. They're going to.
They're literally his movie or his quotes in the game are gonna be like, "Did you watch my movie?"
I do think it's kind of cool. Like,
what the fuck?
I do like the aspect of what they kind of did for him. I do like the aspects that they kind of did for him, just because, like, with the I agree with you on that, but like how it works, like, so he gets punched a bunch of times, and then the power or the force from it goes into his fist. I mean, that was kind of cool.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but bullets can't pierce my iron skin.
Think of it like Black Panther. The kinetic energy that he takes, he dispels. That's basically what his power is.
Yeah.
They basically watch Black Panther's suit powered scene. And we're like, dude, fucking new Mortal Kombat character. And he's probably going to be the most OP motherfucker in the game because he absorbs damage and then gives out like 500 times damage. It's probably really fucking stupid.
Hey, you know what's another thing we could do? Like the two fucking, main characters in Mortal Kombat. Let's make like the grandfather, die and shit and like become a Hell Warrior. And then the whole time you're leading up in the movie to act like the grandson is actually going to take over the soul and he transforms into his grandfather as Scorpion. No, we're going to make him absorb, man, and give him fucking stupid ass swords under his forearms and choppity chop because that's cool. And the only thing they changed was his fucking upper body. They didn't give him any new pants. He was wearing fucking joggers. He was wearing joggers and fucking a goddamn Adidas. Adidas that were $60 probably at Payless. And like, why the hell?
He went from wearing a black wife beater to literally a gold fucking long sleeve shirt with thumb holes. It's like, I've got powers now. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Man, but they made him useless like majority of the movie. For sure,
dude.
Whole movie until the very end.
I'm not gonna lie. The only character I guess two main characters that I really fucked with were Kano, obviously, because it's Kano. It's funny as fuck. But I also fucked with Jax a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just really fucked like whenever he fucking head claps the dude, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, motherfuckers work." Like that got a good laugh out of me. There was some cheesy moments, and I didn't expect this to be like a fucking classic.
It's not supposed to be like a
But even the fight scenes, dude, I wanted them to be gory. Like,
yeah, they really weren't that gory.
No, because other than the
I would say that compared to the old movies, I think this was a little more gory than the other.
Yeah, but compared to what we've seen modern day, it's nothing.
No, but here's what I'm saying. The only moves that were fatal or the only moves that looked harmful were the fatalities.
Yeah.
Other than that, if you take those out, it's PG-13 fights. Yeah. It's literally just fist fighting like there's nothing harmful happening. So I watched that because I'm not a big fan of Mortal Kombat, so I wasn't really like shrouded with those fucking epic kills where they just like annihilate everybody. It's insane. I watched it with like,
I get it because Mortal Kombat Annihilation annihilated. Is that why you said it?
Yeah, we should have reviewed that movie. I mean, we should have just reviewed that.
Yeah. Yikes.
Well, because the whole time I was like, okay, when are we gonna get to like the really harmful shots? Because I'm just like, they're just eating punches back and forth. It doesn't look like anyone's really getting hurt or stunned or dazed or.
Yeah.
And then it's like when he finishes it, it's like flawless victory, bro. Shut your ass! I swear to God.
Well, that's part of it though.
So you're telling me you took no damage?
No, I know.
You took no damage.
Yeah.
That was a flawless victory.
No, but I would have much more enjoyed him doing that, and then he hears a voice of like the tournament master, and he's like, "Who the fuck?" Like, I would have enjoyed that shit.
Yeah. That would actually would have been funny. He's like, head clap, flawless victory. Bitch, what the?
Yeah.
Test your might. Test your might.
Test your might. Test what the? Who the fuck is in here?
That's my what?
And even Cabal, I enjoyed a lot. Which
dude, he was dope.
Basically, just a bad Kano, but I mean, Kano like is bad. But
yeah,
when I don't really care much for Liu Kang or Kung Lao,
how dare you,
or any of those. No, I'm saying like in this movie.
Kung
I
Lao
love those characters, but when this movie does a poor job in making me care about them, and I care about two characters that maybe have half the amount of screen time that they do, it's like, bro, what the fuck?
Well, they made Liu Kang look like he was just kind of like a little pussy.
They made him look like a fucking bitch, 100%.
Like
they made Kung Lao better than him, dude.
Yeah, they did.
When he would throw a fireball, some person.
Kung Lao fatality was
that is true.
Yeah.
He was like, "What?" And they were just like,
bro, and all he does to like watch Liu Kang die or whatever, he just runs. He doesn't fight back really. He just dodges two things and just runs.
Yeah.
And then he just stands there like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But the whole time he got his ass whipped until he sent a dragon soul through the guy's cup.
The fucking Kung Lao scene where he killed that fucking beast though, like that was kick ass. Like he got in his fucking sense. He's like, I got this shit, and I was like, yes, give him some justice.
See, I didn't mind
him dying to Shang Tsung. That's fine. Shang Tsung is extremely powerful, but if he would have died to like fucking Cabal or something, I would have been pissed because Kung Lao is way good, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad they didn't.
Here's my problem with Shang Tsung is if you don't know him, this movie does nothing to really explain who he is, why he's so powerful, why this dude is just showing up in smoke and shit talking.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, motherfucker, you're not even worth my time. Who the fuck are you, dude?
This wasn't even a fan service movie. This was like well, the first Mortal Kombat did good. Let's make another one, but modern day. That's literally all it was.
Yeah. And it's, bro, Sonya should have been dead. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, a whole boulder's on top of her, and Jack's just like, hey, you good? You got a scratch on you?
Like, hey, you seen the beach anywhere? It's right down here.
Dude. You see those bitch boy arms turn into fucking cybernetic tech out of nowhere, you know?
Totally fucking squash a dude's head, and then some fucking weirdo.
Evidently he gets tall. So, I mean, evidently one of his powers is that he grows. So I kind of hope they kind of maybe put that aspect in the next movie.
Probably not the only thing that grows, if you know what I'm saying. His feet and hands.
Yeah, dude, his other thing can't grow anymore. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
God damn, like carrying a fucking horsey. You know what I'm saying?
So the whole, I don't know. It was very cheesy. I didn't walk into it expecting.
I will say it was extremely fucking cheesy. I hated that.
I think it was supposed to be cheesy though.
I know it's supposed to be cheesy, but yeah.
Bro, it's like 90s cheesy, like early 2000s cheesy.
Yeah.
Where they're in Kombat's cheesy, and I was like,
when they're in a Power Rangers group up circle in the fucking in betweener realm, and he's like, "Can you teleport them anywhere?" And fucking Raiden, and then just shows them teleporting. like it just shows them teleporting to all the game locations, and then it's just like a montage of fights rather than seeing the fights. That kind of bothered me a lot, where it's just like, show the whole fucking thing instead of cuts left and right and then a power move. Just the fight scenes in games don't have are 2 minutes, but the fucking movie doesn't have to have only 2 minutes of fighting. Shit.
Sure. Like, because the scene with Jax and the other guy, I mean, that fight only lasted, I don't even think it lasted a minute. No. I think he got hit in the face. He did the whole thing with the fatality, and then he did this thing. Like, dude, I mean, you could have done so much more to that.
That's the only fight where you could see each punch was like doing damage. Yeah, like he was punching him in the face, and his face was like coming apart as it did, and then he fucking clapped him. But other than that, dude, all the rest of the fights were like what's on top? Like Power Ranger, like chest punches until like Sub-Zero caught Jax's arms, and then it was like fatality at that point. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you didn't send
again,
ice shards through his spine.
Yo,
Yeah.
the funny part, I laughed my ass off whenever Sub-Zero fought Jax the first time, and he saw what Sub-Zero could do. He could literally manipulate the fucking, storms or the fucking Earth or whatever.
Grenade launcher.
And then no, he was like, I fought in 6 motherfucking wars, motherfucker. And I'm like, he can pull ice out of the air.
I did 6 tours.
What? Oh yeah, I did 6 tours,
tours,
motherfucker. And he was just like, okay.
and he was in the when he was laying down because they were doing the surgery on his arm. He's like, "What was the point of all those wars?" It's like, yeah, no shit, dude. You got destroyed by fucking Sub-Zero. That doesn't do shit for you if you have to fight somebody who's not even from this world.
Yeah, that guy's not from Earth. He bends weather. Okay, I'm gonna need you to calm down. We've got 2 fucking teleporting bitches in the next room. We're gonna need you to calm down.
If you see a motherfucker come in a goddamn blue unitard and he's breathing through a Bane mask, you might want to run away. Just saying.
Yeah.
I don't care if you didn't see him pull anything out of thin air. I'm leaving.
If he emanates cold, you probably need to run away.
Yeah, dude. If he resembles the Ice King walking into a fucking room from Game of Thrones, bro, just fucking panic. Like, if it's suddenly snowing in July, you should have probably tipped you off right there. Fucking run.
It's like, did I say 6 tours? I meant have a good one.
But the jump scare when the 2 girls are like packing because they're like, I'm not gonna risk another 4-armed fucker coming in and scaring us. And then it does a jump scare with Sub-Zero sitting there. I said, oh, bro, that's kind of funny. But I mean, they both better be dead. Like,
oh, dude, they underpowered Goro too. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, they did.
What the fuck?
They fucking made this fucking 4-armed freak get beat by some fucking bratty ass kid. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Okay. I would have understood if the fight wasn't
the uppercut.
That fight was longer than every. That fight was longer than all the other fights combined, just because he was trying to show him getting his powers. But Goro would have fucked him up in 30 seconds just by ripping him apart.
Yeah.
He had him in the position, and then all of a sudden, this bitch just comes up with an axe, and then he doesn't finish the job. What the fuck?
You know, now I think about it, this is like another Kong versus Godzilla bullshit. I'm just
Jesus
thinking
Christ.
about it. You're gonna fucking make goddamn Goro get his ass kicked by some dude who's wearing goddamn Adidas and joggers from Walmart, and he's got fucking knives under his hands. What the hell?
Yeah, like, well, he had a what do they call it? Where it's I guess script protection or whatever the fuck, or main character. I can't remember the name of what they call it, but bro, his whole dialogue delivery throughout the whole movie, where it always looks like he's in an Abercrombie and Fitch like commercial.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
Yeah, he's actually on a TV show called Superstore, and he's his pharmacist in Superstore.
Okay.
And he's fucking hilarious. He makes the fucking show.
Okay.
Me and the girl always watches that show, and we always look forward to him being in every episode.
You've gone from first name basis to the girl. Everything okay?
I know. I'm good.
Good.
It's good.
See, I call mine my girl, so it's okay. But if I said the girl, I'm getting my ass whipped.
Oh my gosh, you're thinking way too much about
this. All right, dude, you went from Beth yesterday to the girl. Oh my god.
I'll keep saying Beth. I just didn't want to just ruin the name or anything. But
yeah,
good.
The female.
Well, I didn't mean ruin the name.
Jesus Christ, I don't want to. Dude, did you buy a shovel from Jake's fucking deposit? You just.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Keep on going, Austin. You got it, man.
Yeah.
But also, isn't Jax the dude from Supergirl? Isn't he Jimmy Olsen? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was the same actor, but he's got a lot of smaller gigs. And then one of the actors, I can't remember, Scorpion or Sub-Zero. He's a very mainstream actor.
Yeah, he was in Endgame, or either an Endgame or.
Are you talking about Scorpion? Scorpion's character?
I think so.
Yeah,
because he looks way more familiar than Sub-Zero's character.
The actor he's the only A-list actor in the movie. I think.
Is he in the Last Ronin?
Okay.
Yes.
He's also in.
That's where he looked familiar. Yeah.
In I think it was Infinity War, or if it was in Infinity War. No, it was Endgame. I
think you're on the right track.
The scene where Ronin, which is I can't remember his name now.
Ronan the
he
Accuser?
becomes Ronan. He fights, huh?
Ronan the Accuser?
Well, no, when Hawkeye becomes Ronan, he has to
Oh.
fight
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Yakuza.
Oh.
That last guy he was fighting against, that was actually
Oh, that's
Scorpion.
the same guy. Okay, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is the Yakuza guy.
It's
isn't it?
in game.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
in game.
Yeah, Endgame. That's right. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, he's pretty up there in a lot of.
He definitely out of
great movies.
everybody that you can definitely tell he's an A-list actor besides Kano.
Mhm.
Like I mean,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
like whenever he's like the way that he cried just like that, and the way that there wasn't like a I'm sad tear. It was like you could tell
Yeah.
that he knew what the fuck he was doing. Besides Kano,
Yeah.
so I mean,
You
it
could
was-
tell
also, I think
the whole budget went to him.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
the opening 10 minutes of Sub-Zero and Scorpion's, I guess, origin or
Mhm.
where they started, I fucked with that a lot. Like when I saw that, I was like, "Oh shit, maybe this won't be as bad as I think it was," and then it ended.
Mhm.
But
This should have been an Origins movie, not Mortal Kombat. It legitimately
Yeah.
should have been
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat
and
Origins,
you're not the only person I've heard say
Sub-Zero,
this.
or
Like,
Scorpion.
if they would have focused on the family rivalry between them two, leading up to this
I would have loved
situation,
that, and
bro.
then bringing in everybody else, because that could have led
That's
up
what
to
I'm
more
saying.
movies.
Mhm,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But they didn't think
No.
think that far ahead, bro.
cash grab.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and like you could have fleshed out more lore. Shit, they even brought out or showed you the lore of the chain or the rope or the spear or whatever you want to call it from Scorpion.
Which did come out of the hand. Which it should have came out of the hand.
Bro, it should have.
Yeah.
But to go from his wife's gardening tool to being one of the most recognizable and dangerous weapons in Mortal Kombat, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did it
that
only
was
need
cool.
30 seconds to show that, and then it goes to this character we don't know or care about? No. I would have much rather preferred to stick with the guys we know and love from, all these games rather than create a new fucking character that nobody knows, Star
Yeah.
Wars style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Let's get into that. No, I'm just but, yeah,
I do wish
mean,
they made Lizard an actual character, like an actual human character, not another fucking
Oh, you mean
4-foot lizard.
you mean like Reptile, like actually made into like how he is in the games?
Yeah, reptile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a race. That's what because it was like get one of the reptilian, like they call it a race whenever he's ordering the call out for him.
Yeah.
And it's like, so there's no personality. He's just a character. And like, there's some people that think Reptile's the most OP fucking character in Mortal Kombat because he can turn invisible and he's got acid saliva and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
I got a lot of friends that will defend Reptile, which it's just
Yeah, it's either
obnoxious.
Reptile or
Like, no,
Smoke.
bro.
Everybody loves Smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke
Dude,
and
Yeah.
Reptile are like the...
Ermac was pretty badass. Too.
Oh, I remember Ermac too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think,
I think
but I
it's
do
getting
know
dirty.
that Smoke and Noob, which Noob is actually
It's a Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero's brother, because Sub-Zero, the first Sub-Zero dies and becomes Noob, and then
The younger
his brother
takes over.
takes over to be,
Mhm.
and then Smoke is one of Noob's friends or Noob's colleagues, and he ends up becoming a cyborg. So he's like with Cyrax and the other cyborg guy.
God, sounds like some medicine I need to take.
Stuff
but
that'll
like-
kill you.
It sounds like the wrong dick pills to take.
It's like one of those gas station dick pills that just you don't know if it'll.
Sounds like
block
the
your
one where you
penis or
fart out of your
anything.
dick and you're like, oh shit, I took the wrong one.
Oh damn it! Like I'm pretty sure this pill was cut on a table with cocaine and 7 other drugs, but I'm gonna take
But
it.
shit,
anyway.
it was $5.
Yeah.
How am I gonna say no to
It's-
$5?
It said it would make it grow 12 inches. So
Yeah.
I mean, might as well. It was very on the nose. It was very cheesy. It felt early 2000s, but with what it was gonna be, it's kind of like Kong and Godzilla. You're really only in it for the fights and like
Yeah.
just it's a video game movie after all. It's not gonna win any awards, but it's there.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I mean,
they could have done that movie way more justice to Mortal Kombat.
Well,
I do-
Rampage is probably the better video game movie I've seen in recent memory.
I haven't seen
Wreck-It
that. Is it
Ralph,
good?
bro.
Sorry.
Is it good?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't fuck
Yeah.
with Pixels, dude.
Pixels was all right.
I didn't mind
Kevin
it.
James is the president. And Adam Sandler somehow happens to be his best friend at the same time.
If we want to talk
What?
about future presidents that I want someone to be, I want it to be like
Dwayne Johnson.
Idiocracy.
Oh,
Terry Camacho.
no.
I wanted to be Terry Camacho, Idiocracy. Everybody has toilets inside their cars, taking shits. I want that to be a thing.
My
Oh gosh.
What a way to be
Fucking-
free.
Is that the one? Who's the main actor in that? Is that the guy from?
It's Luke Wilson.
Yes.
Movie's so.
I do know
fucking
that
good.
they're gonna. I know they have Quan Chi as a character. As Quan Chi is someone who like brings people back to the dead.
He's a
From the dead?
necromancer, basically.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude, he is.
so-
Austin is just all about the fucking race today. First, it was he wants to
God
see
damn, dude.
the Godzilla, and now he's talking about some dude named Quan Chi. You believe this shit?
Yeah.
That's his name.
God damn!
Quan Chi.
He couldn't bring up like fucking Johnny Cage or something. He had to bring up Quan Chi.
I'm saying that
Jesus.
since he's a necromancer, he can bring back all these people who died, and maybe Kung Lao can be like they have to face against him, which that would be kind of cool to face against him. Or he can come back and they can find a way to get him back on the good side in a way. I mean, they killed off Liu Kang like 5 times in a game. They did that for
Yeah.
Kung Lao a couple of times.
Yeah,
Johnny
so-
Cage a couple of times.
So I'm wondering how,
So-
like, if they're gonna make more movies, like, is there ever
They
going?
already-
They have to. There's so many characters they didn't bring into this one, but they brought in Bitch Boy Scorpion.
No, they
too.
signed the guy who plays as Scorpion has signed for 4 more movies.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I think 3 more. It was a 4.
Shit?
It was a 4 movie deal. So they're
Why
gonna
do you
do.
think-
We're getting 3 more.
I
Well,
told
are
you
they gonna
Oh,
come out
on
like
this
at
motherfucker.
least like
Oh.
every year, or am I gonna have to wait 15 fucking years
I-
for the fourth one?
No, I think it's like every other year. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do every. Because yesterday they just like the writer and the producer of the movie was like, "Hey, if we get a lot of reviews and people are liking the movie, I will write. I will do like that day. I will start
need better
writing for the
writers.
second movie."
They need
So
better
yesterday
writers, dude, so
he
bad.
announced, huh?
They need a different writing team. Like
Yeah.
maybe not
Yeah.
script, but just
They need a different
dialogue
CG.
or-
Well, no, CGI was
Yeah.
okay, but they definitely need a different writing
you
team.
got to also understand this. He may have signed on for 2 or 4 more movies. This movie's been in development hell for basically a year. This is
Yeah.
supposed to come out pre-COVID.
But I'm sure
And
that they
they've
probably
been
did
doing
some
this
kind
movie
of.
since like 2014, 2015. So maybe they already got all 4 movies like almost done.
They had
Yeah.
6 years, and this is what they gave it. Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm pretty
Because-
sure that
Yikes.
now that this first movie is out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put like they're gonna see what they make, what people didn't like, what people did like, what they want to see in the next movie, what other characters they want to see. Because I kind of think they put some like kind of mad characters in there. They could have gotten some other cool characters, not like big characters, because you don't want all the good characters to be shown in the first movie. You can see all these badass other characters later on, but I would say that probably in the next movie, they're probably like, okay, well, they didn't like this in the first movie, so we're going to take this shit out. Or we're going to make it more gorier than this movie. Or we're going to put more storyline. Maybe we can bring back Kano because he was a big part of the movie. I don't know. Like something like that to make people more interested. Because, I mean, again, they did say like there was a lot of yeses on this movie that people want to see another one. So, I mean, I want to see another one. I would actually like to see what happens after the story.
It
'Cause, I
should
mean,
have
I kind
been.
of-
It should have been Mortal Kombat Origins Scorpion. Like
Yeah.
that's what it should have been. If it would have did
Yeah,
that,
'cause I
explored
would
the
love
lore.
to see him in hell, like trying to figure out
If
how to come
if
back.
that
Yeah.
was the entire movie and it was just him and Sub-Zero and they had this ultimate battle, then at the end they brought up about the Mortal Kombat, all the other people, and they all showed him in the background.
Yeah.
Would have loved it.
Well, the
What a
story
love.
between the story between what I've read up and what I've watched, is the story between Scorpion and Sub-Zero is not like they hate each other for so long because people kill each other with their own
It's a
clan.
family rivalry,
But
right?
it was actually Quan Chi who started it with Sub-Zero, who was talking shit to about Scorpion about
Yo,
their
you
clan.
believe what this
Fucking said
motherfucker
about
said,
you
bro?
over here?
Yeah, exactly.
God
So, like,
damn it, we are the same.
So I mean, maybe that's probably when they're maybe putting the next story, like, oh, it was their fault, or maybe in the third movie they'll say like, well, it wasn't Scorpion saying shit to Sub-Zero's clan, it was the other way around, but later on they'll figure out that it's Quan Chi and they have to do some kind of fight with each other or help.
We'll
Wonder
see.
who
try
they're
to
gonna
kill
get for Quan Chi.
It's a good question.
Chuck Norris.
It has
So-
to be a bald headed. Oh, well, he's basically looks like Kratos.
Vin
Has to be
Diesel.
someone who looks like Kratos.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel would actually be good. Not gonna lie, he has the
Yeah.
voice.
Now, young Vin Diesel, yes, but current dad bod Vin Diesel, I don't know.
How dare you? His voice is magical.
Oh dear. Yeah, I am Groot, bro. I
Dude.
fucks with it. So how I wish they if hindsight 2020, what I would have accepted, I would have loved origin movies for all the characters they were going to bring in, maybe for the first tournament. I would have
Yeah.
fucked with that. You can even do like combined origins with Sonya and Jax and shit if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tales of Baghdad. I don't fucking know. 6 tours,
Or
motherfucker.
at least like a TV series, and every episode is like an origins, and then the
Yep.
movie is the very end, and have it go on for 5 years. People are
Well,
still gonna
I like
watch
that.
it.
Well, that's the thing is if you establish all the characters and then you have a tournament with all of them, because they were talking about this tournament just as a distant thing you didn't see shit about.
Yeah.
Half of them are dead before it even happens. So it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Like, you could see a lot of them training. A lot of the movies could be them just going about their, like, you could show Kano basically earning his wanted levels, basically.
Oh,
could show
dude, the
him and
fucking
Cabal's-
last fight was in a fucking octagon. Oh my god, I just thought about that. Ah.
Hey, and Sub-Zero chose that. To make it
I
even
just
worse.
thought about that. Oh god.
It was
I
in a-
literally just forgot about that too.
It
They
was in
were
a
I
they
forgot.
ended the movie
octagon.
almost in a locker room. What the fuck?
It was in a frozen octagon. One was in a trailer park, and another one was an actual.
Yo, you know who
fucking
should have
fight.
came out of the fucking Chuck Liddell? The Iceman! Just fucking Superman punched him. I don't know. It was
Oh,
funny as
shit.
fuck, but whatever.
But,
Goddamn
but
octagon
that's what I'm
already ended
saying.
it.
Like, if you had like an Avengers style tournament movie with all of these established characters, as like, okay, Earth Realm won this one, and then it's another establishing movies of the characters they didn't use in the first round, and then you have another tournament, and then they could even do time wise where it's like we're going to bring back the greatest champions of these decades, and it's like a greatest of all time battle. You can do something cheesy like this. And even throughout every origin movie, the end credit scene could be like them in the game screen lighting up next to all the people upcoming.
Yes.
And like every
I like
movie
that.
every movie that's established is revealed. So if it's like
Yeah.
the third
Yeah.
movie, 3 people are revealed. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, choose your character, bet, bro, let's fucking go. And like, if you're gonna go cheesy with it and make it like the video game, just fucking commit to it. But
Yeah.
Yeah. I like,
Don't
yeah.
I
don't
don't know.
try hard to where it don't try too hard to where it becomes cheesy where it's like okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that
Bro,
idea though.
it's-
Are you talking about like at the end where like when the movie ends it lights up the characters are going to be in the new one?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
that would be
they're
cool.
That'd
selectable.
be dope.
Yeah,
would be
they're
dope.
they're selectable.
It should have
Um,
been a fucking TV. It should be an ongoing TV series
Yeah.
of
yeah.
every single episode is an origin of somebody. At the end of that season is a Mortal Kombat. Then the next season is new characters origins. Then a Mortal Kombat. Continue that shit and then end it with one giant ass Mortal Kombat with like the most famous characters. You already know that Scorpion, Sub-Zero are going to be in there.
Shao Kahn's laugh could be like the end reveal right before the final movie.
Yeah.
It could be like, holy shit! Like, there's one more character yet to be revealed, and then it's just his laugh once it fades away.
Oh my god, it's the
Yeah.
dude from
Oh,
Indiana
shit!
Jones. Holy fuck.
Oh shit! No, it's just
It's
gonna
the
be
fucking
bro.
dude
It's
from
gonna
Indiana
be
Jones, brother.
bro. Shao Kahn and the Outworld dude, or fucking Cobra Khan,
Naga?
whoever you want to do. It's got to be Dwayne Johnson and some cheesy ass fucking.
Or
Just
not.
fucking jacked to the gills on fucking THT. Just fucking.
Yeah, no, it's
Holy
not
shit.
not Indiana Jones, the fucking Gladiator from Gladiator who fought Russell Crowe. The one with the fucking mask.
Yeah.
He looked like Shao Kahn.
Was
Yeah,
that,
you got the mountain from Game
oh,
of
man, I
Thrones
forget
just
his name.
dressed up as Shao Kahn, just Spartan kicking people left and right. Holy fuck!
Did you know that Machinima made an actual like TV series of Mortal Kombat? You
Mhm.
can look it up. It's like a low budget like TV series.
Yeah, and
that's,
that was made like 2015, wasn't it?
I think it was
Oh, no.
before that. I think it was like
2012.
2009.
Right. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Makad Brooks,
Better than this.
I think the same guy who played Jax was supposed to be in that TV series.
Yeah.
And he didn't because he got selected to be on the movie. So they've been doing this shit longer than 2015, but they started production like 2015. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they already have at least the second and third already filmed, and then if everybody likes it, they're gonna do reshoots.
Yeah.
Because
See,
they already
'cause I feel
signed that
like this-
motherfucker 4 times. There's no way they would have signed him a contract and they're like, oh yeah, no, you still get your millions of dollars. We're not going to do this. No, they're gonna do the movies. If it's basically what's going to happen is, if the reception isn't what to their liking is, it's just going to be straight to HBO Max. That's all it's going to be. It's not going to be HBO Max in theaters. It's just going to be straight to HBO Max.
Yeah.
And even if they do a miniseries like we
sideways,
just talked
brother.
about, and it's I know I just fucked with my screen for a second. You guys were all sideways.
You're sideways.
I was the right way. It's like when you drive backwards on a highway. Why is everyone driving backwards on the highway? It's like, what the fuck?
Why are they flipping me off by driving the opposite way? What the
Yeah,
hell?
everyone's honking their horns at me like I'm fucking up. What? So that's the thing. Even if they just do a HBO selective where it's like maybe one like HBO show like you talked about where they're all like 50-minute origin stories, and then they do like the movie thing that I was talking about at the end of each episode, it's like their character revealing. Even if they did that shit, I'd fuck with it. It doesn't take them long to do the lore of everybody. You don't need 2 hours per person like it's an Avengers setup.
Yeah.
But if you establish them first, you care about them a lot more rather than Kung Pao Chicken coming up and being like, "Hey man, I was."
Oh, I'm the bad one. Okay, all right.
But, well, I only because Kano said that line. Hey, Kung Pao, can you pass me the
Oh, sorry, I just didn't expect that. Just rolled off the tongue so nicely.
Fucking-
Kung Pao Chicken
One of
came
my-
up on
one of-
here.
Yeah, one of my favorite lines is Kano being like, "Hey, Kung Pao, pass me an egg roll." So,
Oh my
so
God.
like, you don't have to have him showing up in a desert, just walking around on a stroll, being like, "I was expecting you." What the fuck? Wait, what? You just wait for me at the door, dude. Why'd you meet us out here? What the fuck? He's like, "You're worthless.
Fucking
You're
hot out
worthless. You
here."
got to train. Yeah, let's go." What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then he's like, he's shit talking everyone at dinner, and then he gets his ass whipped by everybody that he fights. It's like,
Yeah.
mm.
At least they were realistic in that, because certain, like, the fact that, like, I mean, he has powers, he has a fucking laser beam, cool. But, like at least they made that realistic, because it's like, all he has is a laser beam. That's literally all he has. He doesn't have super strength, he just has a laser beam.
Yeah. I think it was because it was too fucking bright for my screen to pick
okay.
up.
Yeah.
Because I think the backlights were on, so it was like fuzzing up the camera. Dude, brighter than my fucking future back there, my guy.
Okay.
Holy shit. Oh, God, fucking hell.
Alright,
Oh,
yeah, that's
shit.
better.
It was like Christmas or fucking Christmas Vacation when they turn the lights on in the house and the couple's like dying in their room. Oh, man. But like another thing with Godzilla vs. Kong, man, I think they really just missed on an opportunity with this, and they're gonna make another Annihilation. There's no way I don't expect it. There's no way I just don't expect it.
Yeah,
I mean, but if they make it better than, if they make it better than it was 1997, I mean, it could probably make more money.
If they come back and it's kick ass.
Oh, yeah. Didn't see that, did you?
Then there's got to be an ongoing thing how many times I say kick ass. If they make it come back
3 times so far.
If they make it come back and it's, way better than any of the other ones, and I mean, great. I doubt it. I'm hopeful because I feel like that they could just be like, okay, well, I think we should probably not technically do an origin story and then make up some bullshit how dude has Kevlar armor and he's apparently stronger than everybody with fucking Adidas and joggers from Walmart. Okay, like, I mean, if they realize that, it's gonna be a good second movie, but it's probably gonna be Annihilation.
Yeah, I just want that scene where they do like the 8 backflips into like a standoff, and then it's like, as long as I'm the protector of Earthworm, as long as I still have my powers.
I just want to see somebody like jumping in a corner, like doing backflips and shit.
Fucking Power Ranger angle aerial shots of them backflipping into the fucking air.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I need, and then I'm turning it off. I'm like, yep, here they go again.
Yep.
Didn't learn. I think their only goal right now is not to make a movie as bad as Super Mario Brothers, and then
How dare you? That was a fucking gold mine.
How dare you?
You shut your ass up. It's like, just don't make another Annihilation. Don't think this is
Bowser
Annihilation,
was
please.
the shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They were real plumbers in a movie. Are you fucking serious?
There's nothing better than in the Mortal Kombat movie is Raiden laughing.
Sorry.
Dude.
The first one is so good. He's a white dude, and he's just like, yeah, we should do that.
Bro, he's a famous actor, isn't he?
I liked him
Yeah.
though. I liked him as Raiden, to be honest. I thought he was pretty badass.
Isn't he the
No,
guy?
I mean,
he
who
wasn't. He was
Jungle?
fucking goofy as shit.
Yeah, but that was it's a video game movie which was corny as shit, and he had like that
Raiden doesn't have a
raspy
sense of
like.
humor in the games.
In the games, there's
No.
way better acting in the games than there is in the movies.
Well, no, I know. Oh, absolutely.
So that's why the depiction, like, I get it that it's goofy to think that somebody's jumping up and down, but in the movies and the cutscenes, like when they start getting in, like later on in the games, the fact that the acting is like better than the fucking goddamn live action, and they make them goofy as fuck. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
no, he wasn't badass in the movie. He was just a goofy fucking a white suit. Like.
I still think he was cool.
No,
I liked
I'm not.
him
I mean, yeah, I
in
get it.
this.
Raiden like that, but I was just like, their whole goal was not to make him a badass. Their whole goal
Right,
was
no,
to
no,
make him
yeah.
goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
I was really, because I'm not gonna lie, the flying creature from Outworld, whenever they invaded, I was like, "Is that Devora?" And then he said some other name. I was like, "Oh, that's disappointing."
Yeah.
And then she died in 5 seconds. I said, "Well, I'm glad that's not."
Well,
Devora,
Fucking right she
she's
did.
like, I mean, Devora's like brand new in the series. Like, other chick's been there for like since I think the 4th or 5th game.
No, she
Shiva?
hasn't, because she
What's her
been.
name?
Yeah, I think it's Shiva or
forget.
something like that, or
Fucking
Shaniva.
Kung
Or
What did
Lao
I
whip
call her?
that ass.
Well, Devora is the bug
Oh,
chick.
okay.
But
Yeah, that's
there's
the bug chick. That's what I was thinking.
there is
a chick that has,
I
like,
thought I
wings.
called her something different. Yeah, I
she's
thought I
actually a
called her-
vampire in the game.
I kind of want to play
She
more with her.
was.
I don't know why.
She was.
Oh
I want to
God.
play it
Yikes.
now.
You okay, Brooks?
Yeah, she got the Liu Kang experience. Just fucking Kung
Kung
Pao
Lao.
and Liu Kang. Yeah, whatever.
Yo, Brooks look thrilled right now.
He looks so
Bro,
grown right now.
y'all are frozen right now.
I know.
Y'all freezed like 3 times already.
Yeah, mine was like that yesterday.
But Derek, I'm right in the same boat, man. All I want to do is play.
Austin,
fucking,
you're still frozen.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Frozen.
I
Austin's
almost-
just sitting still. It's
I
very.
almost bought Tekken 7. I'm probably gonna buy Tekken 7. It's like $5 right now.
Bro, is Liam Neeson in that? Oh, Tekken. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
Don't,
he
Derek.
had a
Don't.
particular set of
Don't.
skills.
Do not give it to him, Derek. Keep it in. Keep,
I thought,
keep it in.
I thought.
Keep it in. Keep it in, Derek. Keep it in.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
Keep it
I have a
in.
very
Do
particular
not
set of skills.
give it to him. Do not give it to him. It's fine. It's
Bro,
fine.
Fucking give it
It
to
wasn't
me, dude.
funny. It wasn't funny.
Yes,
It wasn't funny.
was.
It
Give
wasn't
it to
funny.
me.
It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny.
Bro, imagine a Liam Neeson scene like that. Just fucking. Is that a panda? Like, what the fuck? Oh man. Oh.
Like him
Oh,
entering Tekken 7, he's like, oh shit, wrong studio. Fuck.
Yeah.
I will find you, and I will.
So, who is y'all's favorite character in Mortal Kombat?
Liu Kang. No.
Okay. Kung Lao.
Why did I? Yeah, Kung Lao. Why the fuck did I say Liu Kang?
Okay.
Yeah, Kung Lao is my favorite.
All right,
Now, are you
Brooks,
talking
what's
about in
your
the
favorite?
movie? Or
No.
No, I'm talking about like
In the
In-
game?
in-
yeah.
in general.
yeah.
In the game,
general.
it's Kung Lao.
Wait, like of all time, or
Yeah.
there's like OG characters?
All
No,
time.
of all time.
I got to bring up a whole list because I know there's going to be one that I am missing. I'm Google searching right now. Please buy me some time.
Well, it has to be original Mortal Kombat characters, not like
Yeah, I know.
added in.
It's not going to be DLC or anything.
Yeah.
It's just I know because I get a lot of their games mixed up because, like I said, I never fucked with Mortal Kombat like this, but there was always one that I just fucking fucked with.
Oh, you, Brooks.
But I also got into it really late, so like a lot of the
Yeah,
characters
I
that I
think-
fucked
Dude,
with.
like me and Brooks grew up. We were like 4. We were watching my brother play this game. We were on Sega Genesis, so we
Yeah.
were like we loved playing this game. I mean, we probably weren't allowed to play because it was just nothing but it was kind of gruesome. But like we still got a chance to play it, and we were addicted to the game when we were kids. I think it's the first game. This and like Sonic the Hedgehog was the first game we ever got like when we first started
Two
gaming.
different
Was that?
games.
Yeah, I know. 2 out.
Mortal Kombat and then Sonic.
Now that I think
Yeah.
about it, the two characters, it's still Kung Lao for the first one, but then Kenshi was the other one that I loved.
Oh, dude, Kenshi's a dope.
Used
He's
to,
awesome.
I
used
like
to,
I like
used to murder some
Tremor
ass.
and Sub-Zero.
Oh, Tremor, yeah.
Oh yeah. Mine's Nightwolf. He's my favorite.
Wow.
Fucking nerd.
Wow.
Why does that have to be
You're
different?
always picking the ethnicities. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I'm actually picking an ethnicity.
You're
You
like,
have
wait,
to
that's a
call
good
me
thing.
wouldn't me picking the
Nighthawk.
white one be worse? Not in your case, Austin. Jesus.
No, I like Nightwolf. I thought he was pretty badass.
Nah,
I
he
mean,
was cool.
summons fucking-
He was just hard for me to use because he was a ranged character.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
had
I
to
had-
really
I
know
mean,
his
he took-
combos.
yeah. He took me a bit for me to figure out when I first started playing, but once I got used to it, I was actually pretty good with him. And that him, I mean, and Kung Lao was always my favorite too. And the only reason why was because I played with him when Shaolin Monks came out. And when
Oh,
Shaolin
I
Monks
remember
came
that.
out, that was
Yeah.
a co-op game. So somebody would have to pick either you had 4 characters you could pick as. I think it was Scorpion Sub-Zero or Liu Kang Kung Lao.
Yeah.
And me and a friend would always play Liu Kang Kung Lao. So I would play as Kung Lao and he would play as Liu Kang. And if we switched it up, a different story, I would be was it? I think it was Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and I would be Sub-Zero and he would be Scorpion. But I loved playing as Kung Lao when I was playing that game. I was
Yeah.
I was
That was a
No,
good game.
no,
I remember
no.
that one.
I
Best
love that
character of all
game.
time.
I was addicted to
Borracho.
that game.
Burrito? Oh,
Burrito.
Burrito. Yeah.
Burrito.
The drunk
Yes.
The
Yeah.
drunk guy.
Yeah.
It-
guy. He was fucking hilarious. I think his
Okay.
first appearance was like Armageddon or some shit, or
Yeah.
No, it was
What's the other
Deception.
one?
I think it was
Was it Deception?
Yeah. Yeah, because Armageddon was after Deception.
So
Armageddon had every single person.
That's what it was. Armageddon was one that had. Yeah, that was my favorite because that's when they incorporated where you can create a character in there. I remember creating a
Yes.
fuck ton of characters in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, because I think it was like Daily Alliance, Deception, and then Armageddon.
And then
like Armageddon was
and versus
and then
DC was also in that mix, but it was still before Armageddon, I
Yeah.
believe, or after Armageddon.
yeah.
That one was pretty cool. That incorporation of DC.
Yep.
That game is so rare to find.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
It's rare, and people are
Mhm.
selling it for a fuck ton of
I
money.
used to own it. and
I used to own it, too.
Yeah, Austin used to own it too. We used to play it every once in a while. That shit was kick ass,
Yeah.
dude.
Because they wouldn't have fatalities. They would have fucking what were they called?
Bitch made.
No,
Yeah, it was like
was,
there was no blood in it or no like people.
yeah,
getting
it
arms
didn't
chopped
say
off and stuff.
fatality either. It said fucking like
Babyality or something like that.
Said what now?
They had babyalities in games where you had to like
yeah,
turn
yeah,
into
that
babies and
it was
shit.
more or less like can't think of the word. It was like detainability or some shit. Like they just detain them or something. It was so stupid,
Yeah.
but it was like a tame word like that. But my characters were always because I already told y'all about Johnny Cage and me. Like that was just my boy. But other than Johnny Cage, it was probably Melina because I checked her out all the time. But I just like that kind of play style. Melina was my shit. I would switch around between like all the Jade and all those characters, but Melina.
Katana,
no,
one of them.
yeah, sorry, Katana. Katana was my main one. Melina, I'd switch to.
Yeah.
Fuck that up. But so those were my main two, and then I fuck with Baraka just to be that guy.
Dude, he was pretty
Baraka
dope.
was my dude.
Yeah.
But I don't know if y'all know the newer guys too much. But like, because I got
some
into
of
it a little
them.
later.
I know there's
Yeah.
like Casey Cage, which is like the daughter of Sonya and
Yeah.
Luke Cage.
Donnie.
Cassie
Luke Cage,
Cage or whatever
Johnny
the fuck.
Cage.
But Aaron
Yeah.
Black was always my dude playing
Yeah,
the newer
he's
ones.
the cowboy one, right?
Yes, sir.
He's a
Yeah.
bad
Cowboy
guy.
that'd shoot you said what now?
He's a bad guy.
Wait, what was
Not
he
to
shooting
me,
at?
bro. He's an outlaw. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
He's
not
misunderstood. Okay.
I think him and Ermac was with the
Armac is
with Pearl
dope.
Khan. Yeah,
Mhm.
Ermac's pretty dope.
And Noob is fucking killer, dude.
Bro, they've got what describe Ermac's powers to me because I may be thinking of somebody else.
It's pretty much like Shang Tsung but cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he uses a lot of like green powers. too.
Okay, does he kind of have
Flies.
like?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it just sounds funny.
But
He's
does he
just
like
powers.
kind of rope people, like do like some fucking Doctor Strange finger magic and shit?
Yeah,
Like,
he does like he's mostly flies when you're facing against him.
Quan
That's
Chi,
what- that's
Quan
what I'm
Chi
thinking of.
kills him to get his powers.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah, I spent like yesterday, was it? I spent like an hour watching videos on like kind of like the story of like what happens
Dude, yes.
and like the
And
timeline.
the lore is cool if they got into it, but they fucking avoided all
No,
of that.
they did. Yeah, because like
So, you know.
Shinnok was actually a god, one of the elder gods who didn't like the other gods. He wanted to take over Earthrealm, but Raiden is in charge of Earthrealm. So he tries to get in a fight with Raiden and fucking kicks his ass. Well, he ends up being stuck in Netherrealm for all eternity, and kind of he's not in charge of it, but like he just always. Oh no, I think it's Quan Chi who's in charge of Earth, of the Netherrealm. But for instance, he comes. People keep trying to bring him back to try to be powerful, and because he's a god, he wants to do all things. But there's scenes where like Raiden destroys Shinnok, like just to play. In the end of like the new one that's just came out, Raiden is bad because he doesn't have the logic of like being good. So he ends up like there's a scene where he actually like tortures Shinnok by like chopping his head off 1,000 times and like chopping his those like cutting his whole body up, shredding him up, and just doing it over and over again. Like it's, but yeah, that's why I wish they could, if they put that in the movie, people would kind of understand like what the whole synopsis would be about. But it was so like jumbled up and everything, and characters were so off-putting for each person. That's like you don't know where it starts and where it ends. So it was kind of to that feeling to it. So.
Yeah, that's why it should have been an origin story. The fact that they try to make this like the end movie and say, "Oh yeah, we got 4 more on the way." Is it going to be able to jump?
Can I piss you guys off a little bit?
Go ahead.
So I literally Googled Mortal Kombat Cole Young. Who is he? And like that was one of the attachments with the name. And it's like the top 5 searches are: is Cole Young Scorpion? Is Cole Young Johnny Cage? Is Cole Young a new Mortal Kombat character? And the first one about Scorpion, the writer literally says it wasn't who Scorpion was. Scorpion is Scorpion and Cole is Cole, but I understand why people are getting confused. And then it's like, yeah, you pretty much said that. But what? And then the one where Cole Young is Johnny Cage and the actor who plays him is, he's Johnny Cage. Explaining the tendency to theorize that his character is actually one of the already beloved fan favorites rather than a brand new character. He's like, yeah, he's Johnny Cage. Like that's just how I'm going to describe him. So, even though the reference at the end of the movie is going to see Johnny Cage, he describes his character as being Johnny Cage.
He's not Johnny Cage. There's no fucking way.
No, he's not. He better not fucking be.
Yeah,
but that's how the actor
sense.
who plays him says he's Johnny Cage.
Oh, I thought you were saying you read up on something. It was like, oh yeah, you guys didn't get that he was supposed to be Johnny Cage. I would have been like, okay, I'm not watching the other one.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, no.
Well, here, what's a character you would like them to incorporate into Mortal Kombat that already has one?
Jason Voorhees.
They already have.
Jason Voorhees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the games? I thought we were talking about the movie.
Oh, the games.
I was like, just bring Jason in.
They already put Freddy in there too.
Ghostface.
They already did.
Ghostface isn't supernatural though. I mean, like, what would he?
Ghostface would get fucked.
Honestly, that'd be fucking hilarious though. He would like hide. He would like hide behind a couch, and he'd be like, "What's your favorite scare?"
Oh, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Brooks. That's actually a good suggestion. It'd be funny as fuck. I mean, to be fair, they have Joker in there.
Yeah.
They already had the Joker.
I mean, Joker's mortal, so technically they could put Ghostface in there. That'd be fucking
But
hilarious.
here's my problem with that. Ghostface is literally a high schooler in a robe, so it's literally like he's like, I didn't want to be here. I'm just.
Well, in Death by
what the fuck?
Daylight, they gave Ghostface some badass powers.
Yeah,
So
he's OP as fuck.
they
I kind of want to start
he's
playing that
also,
game. That game's hard as
also
fuck, though.
attacking humans.
Yeah.
They probably put Leatherface in there.
They already
Yeah.
did.
Leatherface.
Yeah, they already did.
Did they?
Already did, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was
So
in.
they already
He's in
did
10.
Jason
He's.
Voorhees.
They literally put
did-
Alien, Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, and
Predator, right? Had Predator in there?
Predator,
yeah,
Freddy
Predator was in
Krueger,
there.
Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger, and then they just did Rambo and Terminator
Yeah. And RoboCop. They have RoboCop in
and
here.
RoboCop,
Yeah.
right?
You know who I
Yeah.
want to be in there? Shaggy. Ultimate Shaggy.
Fuck.
I wanted to be
My
Ultimate
gosh.
Shaggy, and he just fucking straight up kicks the shit out of everybody.
Damn.
It's hard for me to think of anybody, bro. Fucking
Naruto.
You already have your fucking 85 games Naruto Shippuden or whatever the fuck it's called.
Well, he's a
Naruto-
character. You
Naruto
asked me if I want a character in there, it would be Naruto.
I gotta go.
put the Scorpion King in there from like Dwayne Johnson. Scorpion King.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good.
Get some
That's a
range
good one.
attacks in there, and then you got some fucking. He whistles for the camel and then runs somebody over.
Yeah.
Fucking Indiana
Um,
Jones.
That'd
Yeah,
be
fuck with
pretty
that
cool. Yeah.
There you go.
And his move is to take the heart out.
Yep.
You can throw like Jedis in there, like people from Star Wars too. And they
That'd be
Well,
fucking
okay, so
okay.
I know they have like Rambo, but they can do Rocky Balboa too.
Yeah.
Like you do another character.
Bro, he
as well.
fucking dodges an axe and uppercuts.
Like
his fatality. Yeah, his
Uppercut.
fatality is getting his ass whipped for the whole round. And like it just shows a cutscene of him getting his ass whipped, and he's like, he literally knocks the dude's head off, like just knocks the block off as a fatality.
Yeah.
And shit,
You
bro.
get Mr. T in here. Try to get Mr. T in there.
Mr. T would be fucking
pretty dope.
hilarious. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Liam Neeson's character from Taken. Nick
Yo,
Cage from National Treasure.
Equalizer. Denzel Washington, Equalizer.
John Wick.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Equalizer.
John Wick.
Okay,
John
actually,
Wick.
John Wick should be
John Wick.
be a character. No,
Fuck
no,
yeah.
no.
Bro.
Legitimately,
Bro.
before you say it, I want to say it first. The fatality is that he has his dog and one of the fucking characters kills him and he just fucking like goes ape shit and fucking destroys him. Or no, the start of every
Bro.
single fight is the character killing his dog and he's like, "You
Dog.
son of," and just
You
fucking
shouldn't have done that.
yeah.
No, he walks into screen. Did you fucking kill my dog? Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's the fatality. It's like, you fucking kill my dog. No, bro, we chill. All right, cool.
Fucking Genghis Khan or whatever, Genghis Grill fucking says, "No, bro, what? Fuck
Genghis
that dog."
Grill.
What?
Goro's
Genghis Grill
like,
says, "No, fuck that
"Oh?"
dog."
I mean, in all honesty, of course, you guys already know. I would definitely like Blade in there, but I would also like. Have they put Michael Myers in there yet?
No.
No, he
think
was one of
so.
the ones that didn't speak because he put Jason and Freddy in there, but he didn't get Michael Myers, from what I understand.
I think that'd be fucking hilarious if they did it to where Michael Myers is his dialogue is.
Like he doesn't even turn his head like he does in the movie. Sometimes he just sits there,
Yeah, Michael
Yeah,
Myers
that
would
would
be
work.
good.
and
Yeah.
then like right when it's about to cut his fight, oh, the silent type, huh? Like Johnny Cage or something.
You could put the Thing, and then basically it just transforms into like random shit.
Bro, that would be the most OP character.
Yeah, it
'cause then
would.
You're just fighting yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Could
be
be
like-
to think.
Pennywise?
To be honest,
Yeah.
I'd like Pennywise in there so I can beat the shit out of him constantly. But Pennywise would be
Yeah,
good though,
see-
because I mean Pennywise he can transform and all that
Yep.
type of shit.
I'm trying to think because they like Soul Calibur put Enzio from Assassin's Creed in it. They put Geralt in it, but it makes sense for this. Mortal Kombat's a little different.
Yeah, it's darker.
Yeah, and it's hard for me not to just immediately jump to superheroes and other shit.
Oh, I
they
know
got
who.
Cervantes in this, man.
Ash.
Catch him?
No, Ash from Evil Dead.
Okay. I was like,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ash from Evil Dead
Pokemon,
with the chainsaw.
Pokemon would get his ass whooped, bro.
To be honest, I don't know about that.
Oh,
Ash Ketchum pulling out fucking Charizard, a goddamn dragon? Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, so you don't want Ash Ketchum, you want Pokemon. Okay.
No, I mean, like, he would just be like, who the fuck is this kid? And he just throws out a ball.
It's gotta be Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Whenever he walks onto the field, it's the little kid like, geez, I'm just happy to be here. And then it cuts to the other character saying some stupid shit, and then it cuts back to Yu-Gi-Oh! He's the grown-up version. They're like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm fitting to beat your ass.
He just goes, boy.
Yeah, boy. And he's like, are you Kaiba? It's like, what the fuck? Who is that? And then all of a sudden you're about to meet my ever so faithful companion, Dark Magician. It's like, holy shit. This escalated quickly. This escalated.
You know who I would like? I would like.
It's all the heart of the cards.
I would like Andre the Giant's character from Princess Bride.
Oh,
No,
that's a good one.
I want the swordsman.
Yo, the Undertaker would be fucking badass, dude. Just the fucking gong, everything goes black, and then like he turns up behind him, and the character's like, oh fuck.
Oh my God!
So dumb.
That'd be fucking hilarious. No fucking Stone Cold. He just comes in, just fucking banging beers together.
Stone Cold
We got-
Stunner.
But yeah, you guys have any more closing statements on Mortal Kombat? Like any? I mean, most of that shit we were talking about is gonna get cut out.
Soul Calibur's better.
No, but like for real, like, is there any closing things in Mortal Kombat? Any hopes for the second movies, thirds, fourths, anything like that?
I
Their
hope they
stories
make me.
were
Oops,
fluid.
sorry.
Shit.
Jesus Christ, go ahead.
Yeah. You just
I
wish
hope
for-
that they end up add a couple more characters in the next movie to get you kind of more fighting. I would like to see more fighting, as Mortal Kombat should be. I also hope that they kind of put a little more story to kind of backstory in a way to some of the characters. The next people they choose to put in the movies, I kind of hope the actors and actresses they put in there should be be more realistic in a way to compare their characters to the game. But other than that, that's kind of what I'm hoping for the next movie. But yeah, I'm hoping it'll get better the more they make, the more movies they make. So
Brooks.
Yeah, I just hope that their story is more fluid, and I'm excited to see what kind of characters they are going to implement in the next one. And I hope through the grapevine they kind of hear what Jake said earlier about how the end credits would go, because I'm still thinking about how cool that would be if they could do that, and give him
They
credit.
have to care enough to do that, though. That's the only
Exactly.
problem.
That's true.
yeah,
That's true.
Obviously, we figured out in the movie that this was not a fan service.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, this is a cash grab.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm always going to be excited for what they're going to do, but I just hope that they do a better job at storytelling and having their characters have more fluidity in the story.
Yeah, I agree. Jake.
Okay, let me pause that. I would just say that I hope, not necessarily that they change the whole aspect of what they did. I just want them to care about the characters more, in a way that, like, when they fight or if they're gonna die, I feel for them. In this one, I did not care who died. I did not care who was who, because once I saw Kung Lao die.
How dare you?
Is that the right person?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it right.
I get them mixed up because it's like Kung Pao or Kung Lao. I couldn't. But no, it was like whenever they're
Y'all give
killing
me shit.
when they're killing shit off after not even establishing them, they just hope you know to God who they are, or they're not like showing you why they should be important, and then they just kill them off. It's like, okay, why should we care if you clearly didn't? I feel like that's the only way I'm going to care about a cheesy movie if they make another cheesy version of it like they did with this one. You could tell they weren't trying to make a serious fucking movie, which I didn't expect them to. But if you're going to do that, at least make me care about the people that are fighting or in the movie. Like, don't just... Because it felt like, besides a few one-liners or something that's funny, it felt like a waste of time. Like, not to be very rude or chop it up to that, but it felt like either a fan-made movie or somebody who has very surface-level knowledge like myself trying to make a Mortal Kombat movie.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if I made a movie about Mortal Kombat, that's what I probably would have done.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the
is
guy
this
with
Liu
the fucking...
Kang guy? Yeah, kill him off in like 5 seconds.
The only move I know about this
I forget his name all the time, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Only move I know about this dude is throwing his hat on the ground and fucking sawmilling it their shit. And that's all I know, and then he's gonna die. Fuck him. Fuck him. Yeah, so it's like, you know, would not have had Scorpion's teenage son in there. I would not have, but you know, fuck it. So it just seemed like they didn't know where they wanted to go with it, and
yeah,
I hope they know where they're going to go with the next 3 or 4, whatever they signed that great actor to. I feel bad for him right now.
Yeah, but he probably get a lot.
How much you want to bet they're going to make a brand new character again in the second one?
They're going to be like, now he has a sister.
Oh, you. Oh, wait, no, I thought you meant replace him. Okay.
No, like what if they make another ancestral character?
It honestly sounded like you're gonna say ancestral. I was like, Jesus Christ.
The fuck? No.
Sounded like it a little bit, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like Sub-Zero's son is gonna come and kick Cole's ass. Like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, and this time instead of joggers, he wears jeans.
It's gonna look like Creed 2, wherever it's just the 2 old dads like, hey man, go fuck him up for me. We fought in the 80s. I didn't like him. Go fuck
nice
him up
Adidas, nice New Balance. Thanks.
Yeah, dude. Is that a brand deal? Oh, it's fuck.
Is that Converse? What?
Holy shit, you wear Chucks? Nice, bro.
Nice.
Holy shit, are those ankle socks from fucking Target?
From Target?
That's
you must
sick,
be
dude.
Fucking
you must
bougie.
be rich. Is that Under Armour?
Was that Under Armour?
Yeah, I agree all around. The main statement I'll give is establish your fucking characters. Go back to the drawing board. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because basically, they hoped that we knew who they were, just going into the movie.
No,
most people weren't. Like, and I even told my girl, I was like, "Do you want to watch Mortal Kombat?" Kind of like sarcastically, because I had already watched it at that point. She was like, "No, I don't know anything about it." I was like, "Cool," because it won't teach you shit. It's like it won't teach you anything. Like,
I don't know anything about it. Okay, perfect. Let's watch it.
I mean, they clearly did not think you would. So you know, fuck it.
Like legitimately, anybody who doesn't know anything about Mortal Kombat, never heard of the movies or the games, they go and watch this movie, they're just gonna think it's some cheesy action film. That's all they're gonna think it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're literally gonna think it's some cheesy action film garnered towards like young adults. That's all they're gonna think it is.
It looked like Ape versus Monster that I showed you guys the trailer of yesterday.
Yeah.
That's
How
what it
dare
looked
you?
like.
Ape versus Monster was a masterpiece.
You know what? Like, I feel like we should have watched Mortal Kombat, but we watched Fighting Tournament. That's what we watched.
Fighting
and it like that's the YouTube knockoff movie that we watched, and we're like, bro, Mortal Kombat sucks.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. I don't even really want to rate it because I'm gonna be mean about it, but I'm not gonna give it a rating.
We don't.
Yeah, I can't. I'm never gonna rewatch it, so it doesn't need a rating.
I probably will rewatch it.
I think I would rewatch it if they released like an extended cut, which I'm hoping they do.
Watch more of it.
Look, man, even regardless of how cheesy the first and second movie were back in the 90s.
The final scene was in an octagon.
I know I brought that up, and I'm extremely upset about that.
Let me just remind you that I wasn't sure.
I understand. Yeah. I would only watch it for the fatalities and what fatalities there were.
Yeah.
But if they release like an extended cut or something, I mean, I'd watch that.
The Snyder cut.
I think when the second movie comes out, I would probably want to watch it, just kind of remind myself how the story started, so I can figure out how.
I can
what
remind
happens in the
myself
next
why I
movie.
wasted my fucking time in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
But I
why
think-
I broke my TV. Okay.
And I feel like I want to watch
Right.
Kano again. I watch Kano again.
Yeah,
I
that'd
really-
probably be the only reason that I'd enjoy it is listening to Kano.
Yeah.
Like, make a fucking Kano origin. Holy fuck. That'd be a great ass movie.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
That's what I was saying.
Deadpool over again.
Wherever he was like, I'm wanted in 30 countries, show why he's wanted in 30 countries. I brought that up earlier, where it's just like, you can explore some of these characters and make movies out of them and do lore-based movies. It's just, they didn't
I
do
did
that.
6
and they hope to
tours.
God you knew who they were.
Show what tours he did.
Prove it. Yeah,
Yeah.
prove it.
Exactly.
But, all right, well, I think that's gonna do it. Jake, send her off. So Brooks just told me some interesting news.
Brooks?
You want to tell everybody?
Yeah, so I kind of pulled a Derek today. I didn't watch Mortal Kombat.
Hmm.
I just kind of went off the cuff and kind of played off what everybody else was saying.
Now, with that being said, do you want to go back and watch it after what we said?
Probably not.
Fucking, hey, send her, bud.